He is a person of interest in this case, based on what people are saying. He is main suspect in the previous abduction, and is also what we call a fugitive from justice.
Approximately 2:40 p.m. Saturday evening, I got a call from my mother that my sister and I should go and feed the animals. We were at my aunt's house in the evening as we just got the call that Phylisa was found, so we went up. But when we get the call, at first we hesitated because we just go up there and the sun had, but knowing that the curfew hours, we decided to come down to feed them. We came down, got something to eat, and decided to go. Sister took up the bag and the bucket with the feeder, and we go around it together. I was at a section fetching the water while she was attending to the pigs. When I went there where she was supposed to be, I realized that she wasn't there. Knowing that there was another pig pen around in the vicinity, I went around there and I saw no trace of her, nor the pig that was missing, nor the bucket. Started calling her because I knew that something was wrong. Started calling her, didn't hear any response, went out back at the front, saw a man that was staying with, Sylvester Davis, and told him what was taking place. Instantly, he went around there, started calling her, and said something was wrong. I called my mother. She was coming from Kingston at the time. I called her and told her. After I called her, about a minute after, I saw residents out of the community coming down. My brother and his accomplices went around there and came back with no trace of her.
Have you picked up anything at all that would indicate the young lady's presence or the gentleman?
No, we have not picked up. We have been getting a lot of reports of him being seen several places, and that has caused some of the concern because places are varied. And when you get the same sighting for 6 places that are miles apart, you know that they can't all be true. So I'm using this opportunity to ask members of the public, don't get caught up in the euphoria and mislead the police. It is drawing a lot of energy from our resources, and we can't be all places at all times. So that's one of the concerns I have. Well, we have a large contingent. I wouldn't give you the numbers, actual numbers, but I can tell you the security forces, we have in excess of 100 persons. And we have all the entities that you can think of. From the JDF, we have a large number to including their canine, and we are covering as wide an area as possible in search of this child. And our intention is to find the child at the soonest, because we know that time is of essence for this operation. Well, so far we have not gotten any sighting of the child, but we are getting persons saying that they have seen the suspect. So what we have done is to send out flyers with the hope that for those who did know, that they'll have an appreciation who the suspect is and who the child is as well.
And just for clarity, Davian Bryan is not being considered a person of interest in this case.
Certainly, he is a person of interest in this case, based on what people are saying. He is main suspect in the previous abduction, and is also what we call a fugitive from justice, because he had a case pending in the court, should have been reported on condition of bail, and he has not reported. So he's somebody we need.
Him there and nobody never really would expect this, because the people them offer them kindness, because him dep on a condition, him get bail and out on a condition, and you can't stay which part him come from, because them say a Portland, because I don't really know him like that neither, but them probably know somebody who are related to him or something. So I saw him get the connection, and them offer for help. And we really never know if he would have come to this, because I'm there actually a year now. You can call it a year.
It's someone who would have interacted with your children too. 9-year-old, you have a 10-year-old daughter?
Yeah, I have a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old. Even recently, I asked him to assist the little girl just to come back home to get, a notebook, because her mother busy and me I got work, me end up have to bring her work with me so she can get to do her school work. She end up leave her book and him, because him there at the yard straight. Anytime him not also, him there at the yard. You know?
So you treated him as family?
Yeah, everybody accept him. Up to this point, since last Thursday, if I even Thursday in the day, him could have walked in any house around the place. Because him there and him take time and him get so connected with the people them, you know? Him and whole heap of youth that go around and fish and them thing there. And people like that we see him come and the youth them really they around him and them something. So nobody never really expect this.
Knowing what you know now, how do you feel?
Terrible, terrible. Extremely terrible, you know? You want to say yeah, it could have even happened to him there in the house with just 2 female, you know. Or it's a 3 female, you know. The person where would have responsible for him, her daughter and her granddaughter. You understand? So it could have happened even in there, so. You get what I say? So, it's terrible.
When he just came here, did you know that he was on charge, he was on bail for rape?
Well, we never know exactly. It take a little time. It take a little time before we start really question him situation. Until we find out, well, him dep on rape here with a gun charge also. But you know, we not go to bash nobody. You know? Everybody will have somebody and we have to look out for each other. So the only thing he mess up big time. He mess up big time in a less than an hour. Because him the right round on the front there, so one cold stove light, him have fish, him just not too long come from river. From there, I come here say him have peas out there boil because him say him will cook food. So a river him gone now for go scale the fish. You know? That's the way me I find out him gone a river for go scale the fish and that's how everything start. You know, no food, no bother cook, a be a nonsense.